You
remember it?
Good fuck.
You remember it now?
I don't think I've ever used it, but hot damn. It's
The
basically the same
Magotron,
size as the
right?
fucking Comet.
I used it. It's a zippy little fighter.
It's basically the same size as the fucking Comet.
It is roughly the size of a comet. It's smaller than a comet because the comet was a little bigger than what people think it is because it was a jet, because you couldn't have that small of a jet
Yeah.
and have it still be able to fly. The fucking Black Bullet was slightly smaller than the comet.
Fuck.
Sky Shredder. Where's my fucking documents? Let's see. OCs. Personas. I'm about to look these up real quick.
I just realized. Do you know what I'm basically doing since I'm doing a guns only challenge in Ace
What?
Combat? I'm pretty much taking a World War II fighter up against jets.
Oh god. What was that really giant, like, absolutely massive aircraft we found? I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna have to, like, scroll back and find it. Hey, there's Megatron with tits!
Oh,
It's-
Megatron with
It's
tits.
just Megatron with tits. Who the
Oh,
hell
I
cares?
didn't hear him.
All it is just a dude with tits. Just shut the
I-
fuck up
I
about
heard-
it already.
I heard with tits. That's all I heard for a second.
I mean,
We're
Dustin's gonna be adding some tits to this airplane here real soon.
probably not wrong. Oh wait, I've had the wrong folder. Oh wait, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong folder like a dumbass. Hold up. Oops.
Are you sure it's the wrong folder?
No, it really is the wrong folder. I'm looking at I need to look on my OCs folder.
Just the homework folder.
No, I just have mine straight up. I literally have a smut folder. I am unashamed. Hey, Sky Shredder, I remember the giant ass aircraft we found.
Oh,
It was the B.
I remember.
The B-47.
Yes.
I'm gonna ship it with the freaking
Dude,
Black Bullet.
What? Oh God. Make that one just really tall and relatively slim.
No.
Like, not really buffy, just relatively slim, and then make the other one just a short stack. Like it's the
You're gonna have,
busty,
like-
it's the busty one, but it's the short one.
And then you just have the tall, muscular fucking B-47.
I don't know why, but I'd have to say one of the favorite ones that I came up with was the fucking F-35. Because despite me not really liking that
Okay,
fighter,
Wizard.
the idea for the F-35 was nice.
What?
Give me 2 seconds. This is the pairing I'm making right here. Where's Wizard at? Okay. This is the Black Bullet. Where are you, you short little bastard? Okay. You see how tiny that
Yeah.
fucking thing is? This is
Yeah,
the,
I saw it.
this
I
is
looked it up myself.
oh. This is the B-47. You see what we mean when we say size difference?
Macro furs be like, I'm a commit genocide.
No, here's the thing. The Black Bullet's the Dom.
But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Macro furs be like,
Short ass
I'm a
little
commit
sub.
genocide.
That's a giant ass little sub. That's a giant ass little
I like
sub.
fucking. I don't know why, but I'd have to say my favorite concept for a fucking aeromorph though had to be the F-35 that I came up with. Like I just made him super pretentious and stuff, and like rich and snooty, but in actuality he's just a tech geek.
Right, I remember that shit. God damn, man.
Just a tech geek. I mean, it makes sense though because the F-35 is currently the most sophisticated jet fighter on the market,
Right.
so it makes sense that he's like rich and snobby because he thinks that he's better than everyone. But in actuality, he's just a tech geek because the amount of tech that's in those fucking F-35s is
God.
ridiculous.
Sky
They're
Shredder.
basically, those are the digital age of fighter jets.
I had an idea. You said he's the rich snooty one, right?
Yeah, the F-35. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to find the equivalent of Re-Kid in the aircraft world, and they end up becoming roommates. So the rich snooty guy is stuck with Re-Kid.
The what? The equivalent of what?
Re-Kid.
Oh, Re-Kid.
So the rich snooty.
Damn it.
Can you imagine how that would go? Like, who made roommates? Everyone just points at the fucking the fucking Re-Kid in the room is like, you're kidding, right? And they hand him the paper. Whoever did this is gonna die.
It's like if you ever saw his room though, you would see like just one of the most sophisticated, most high-end fucking PCs that you could ever possibly hope to build.
And then you just see
everyone-
Re-Kid come in with a fucking rock collection.
It's just like anytime if somebody were to accidentally go into his room, they would just see him just sitting there like, oh, hey there, want some chips?
Let's fucking
Want
go,
some
boy.
chips? Want some chips?
Like the one time whenever they catch him not talking shit, and it's just like, oh, hey there, want some chips?
They're just staring like,
It's like, aren't you an asshole? I'm in my own personal
fine.
world.
Come on. Fuck.
Only reason
Okay.
why he fucking holds that air of snootiness is because seeing as it's the next generation fighter for the US military, he kind of feels like it's thrust upon him that he has to fucking bear the weight of the entire US Air Force. I also just realized that I think aren't most of your OCs considered decommissioned? Whereas I'm the only one out of the two of us that actually still have active enlisted members. Like, let's see. I have my F-35, my F-15.
The fuck is that motherfucker doing?
I have my F-35, F-15, F-117, and my B-1. Those four are active enlisted still. Like, they are not retired because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make their enlistment status based on whether the aircraft itself is still in service.
Fuck.
right.
You'd be surprised to learn that the F-117s are still flying. That's why I consider my F-117 to still be considered enlisted.
Hey, why do you think I made the island in the first place?
He flies top secret missions, though. No one knows exactly why, and he doesn't really do any combat sorties. They just know that the F-117 is still in service.
So not many of yours would fit into the retirement island thing, would it?
No, not a whole lot of mine. It would be primarily my 4 World War II veterans, my 1 World War I veteran, a couple of my jets, like the F-14, and, what was another? Oh, my F-4 Phantom.
Something tells me Flashbot is going to be needed.
I also just realized something compared to yours and mine. Oh yeah, wait, that's right. I also, unlike mine versus yours, mine are primarily American aircraft, yours are primarily Russian. I only have one fucking Russian aircraft, and that's my Su-47. I'm thinking of making an Su-37. I remember my Su-47 gets picked on because everyone just ignores him. I forgot about that little tidbit. My Su-47 gets ignored all the fucking time because that generation of aircraft was basically non-existent and everyone just kind of ignored their presence.
Oh.
Like, the generation that the Su-47 came from, which was the generation 4.5 fighter jets, was kind of just overlooked. So as a joke, I just basically made it to where everyone in the fucking, like, he still technically is enlisted, but he's like light duty. So most of the time, whenever he tries talking to his fellow, tries talking to his fellow Russian aviators, half the time they're like, "Who are you again?"
Who are you again? Oh.
And then he just gets sad. Like he just has like the like the anime smiling face, but they have like tears.
Right.
That's him. That's him. I haven't really decided on an actual name for all of my characters, though. Like, that's the one difference, is that yours actually have names. Mine do not yet
Most
have
of them.
names. Yeah, I still have yet to come up with names. I'm thinking Nikita for my SU-47.
I hunted him down like a bitch.
What happened?
I hunted this motherfucker down like he was a bitch. I chased him
Right.
down and he was running away. Come here, boy! Come here, boy! I ain't done with you yet!
Fuck. Fuck.
I also think, yeah, no, I think it's funny, though. Most of yours are retired aircraft. Mine are, like, a lot of mine are actually still on duty. You also have, like, a shit ton of Russian ones, whereas most of mine are American.
No. Do you know what
A
I
couple
need to
of
do?
older German aircraft thrown in there.
Come on. Come on.
Oh shit, my grenades. Oh no! There's 3 of them there! So ice cream and ginger ale help help my throat a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually have a full list of all of my fucking aircraft.
I have 15 kills.
I'm gonna look at them real quick, just so that way I can give you a brief summary of how many are retired and how many are fucking still in
Skyshooter.
service.
Fuck.
What's up?
I want to make a southern one. Come here, boy! I ain't done with you
I wanna make
yet!
a-
That kind.
Shit.
Oh, you want to make a southern one?
Yes.
I just realized that's another difference between yours and mine. I think I only have a couple in here that are actually female. Most of yours are male.
Actually, most are either both female and male, depending on if I made them twins or not, and others are like a mixture.
Yeah, no. Here I have, because like I said, most of my retired ones are like old aircraft. Let's see, starting off I have the fucking Fokker triplane. He's like even more generic, like he's like even more stereotypical old man than the World War II vets are.
Oh god.
This guy literally does walk around with a fucking
What the
truck.
heck?
And it takes some assistance to get him to fly.
Right. Oh no, Sky! I want to be. I want to.
109, P-38, 262, and P-61. Oh yeah, that's right. I decided that I would make an F-86 Sabre,
Sky.
even though that's like one of the most common aircraft to make, apparently. What?
Hang on. Go ahead.
My F-14, my F-15, F-117, B-1, SU-37. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I had 2 helicopters. Those were my girls. One was the Hind and one was the Cobra. My helicopters were my girls.
I want to take my anti-British sentiments to a whole new level.
Oh god, are you gonna make a fucking British aircraft?
I'm gonna make a British aircraft like he's adopted a southern accent.
No.
He adopted a southern. I'm gonna make one of them there. Where boy? You know that southern dad kind of style. You wanna know
Yes.
why? Even
The only
he.
question is, which British aircraft are you thinking of using?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna have to go through and see which ones I do have already. But do you want to know why he's like that? Even he's disgusted by
Why?
his British accent. That's gonna be such a middle finger. Like, why does he have a southern accent? He hates British. He's British.
Hates British, but he is British.
He grew up in Ireland.
He grew up in Ireland. I'm thinking of making a more modern day European aircraft because I just noticed my European aircraft that I have are fucking old. So I was thinking of making possibly a Typhoon. He'd be a more younger German ace.
A Typhoon. Bruh.
You never heard of the Eurofighter Typhoon?
I'm well aware of the Typhoon.
Wait. I know exactly what I'll make because it's an aircraft that I only hear of every once in a while, but it is still in service. I'll make a Tornado.
Fuck.
A fucking German Panavia Tornado.
Hey,
A fucking stellar ground attack aircraft.
Oh,
I think I'll go ahead and do that.
Hey, Sky. So, he's British, grew up in Ireland, he's a military aircraft. So, the Troubles. Yeah, he was involved. Dear God.
He was what?
You know what the Troubles were, right? When the
Troubles.
when the IRA was really active and fucking shit up.
Oh, yeah.
So he's British, Okay, lives in Ireland, He's an older aircraft, yep. So the Troubles then, It's like, oh. It's like they slowly start putting two and two together, and they're liking what they're finding less and less. So he's British. Born and lives in Ireland. Oh, okay. So the Troubles. I see. Oh no! I just slowed everybody. This guy's clan tag is Simpanzee. I quit.
Hold on.
I fucking quit.
I think I know exactly how I'm gonna make my Tornado's personality. He just dislikes any nation's fighters, period. Specifically fighters. Because he's just like goddamn them and their fast speeds.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, respectable ground attackers have to work for their kills.
Right. You can take it easy. What is every single fucking thing we do always come back to fucking... Have you noticed that? It always come back to fucking aeromorphs.
Apparently.
Have you noticed
yes.
that? Like, I was like, hey, arrows!
Well, I mean, I was playing against combat, so...
Right, and I'm... Oh, God, fucking damn, that's
and
funny.
I was just thinking that, you know what, a couple more aeromorphs would work.
Right.
I hate this. Let's try spinning, that was a good trick.
Uh-oh.
I'm quoting Star Wars, you uncultured swine.
I'm sorry!
I'm not really paying attention, because I'm going to get off.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
you're getting off for the night?
Yep.
You okay, bud? Or
Nice.
you just...
I got class in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Let's
No,
go.
alright. Have a good day tomorrow, bud.
Ciao,
Night,
everybody.
Kofi. Hopefully we'll talk to you tomorrow. Hopefully a little earlier than today.
From the way tomorrow's gonna lining up for what the want to do, it's gonna be later. They want to go through Moonlord. Fuck.
I will not be on tomorrow because I work tomorrow. Though I'll be on Sunday and Monday.
They want to go through Moonlord and get post-Moonlord shit set up, and I'm just like, fuck.
Wait, what is that?
Terraria
Talking about
modded,
Terraria.
modded Terraria. So you know that goodness and fun of just grind, and they've just basically bum rushed bosses. So yeah. And it turns out I'm going to be the DPS.
That's literally not going to make sense here in a moment.
Why?
Because here this whole time I've been using guns, and there's a cutscene that is 100% unavoidable, because they're just like, oh no, the president has been shot. Who fired that missile at the president's aircraft? It's the fucking player character. However, it's not actually the player character, it's the fucking, there's a fucking F-18, like a full-ass F-18 drone that flies by, fires the missile at the president's plane. I'm using guns right now, which means that realistically, they should not be able to pin this on me, and yet they're gonna end up pinning it on me anyways. I fucking know it. You're gonna be like, oh no, who fired that missile? I mean, it certainly wasn't me. I've been using my machine guns this entire time, but I already know it's literally unavoidable. You have to go down this fucking path.
Alright, ciao y'all.
Later, bud.
This should not make... Oops. This should not make sense.
Oh, shit! Back then. 7, let's go, buddy! Hi, friend, how are you? Not so well, you just died. Okay, good to know. I was gonna go hi with my teammate, and I just see their service tag go to red. I'm like, uh-oh. Ah! Oh god! No! 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 No!
Hey, look, there's the random ass missile that came out of nowhere. Hello, random ass missile that I didn't fire.
Ah! Grenades! Ah! Shit!
Even though I was literally not. I was using my guns.
Got him, you bitch!
Trigger was the closest. I want to kill this game.
Get it, get it, get it!
This game is so sad. It could have been better.
Closing in on victory. Your team dropped the ball.
Guns only bonus.
Ah! Goddamn!
Dropped the ball.
I may have dropped it, but I carried more than any of the other guys have. I love holding balls.
Can I slap you?
No.
I will slap you anyway.
Wait, hold up! Did it? No.
Okay. I just needed to make sure real quick that the fucking...
Oh my god! Sky Shredder!
Sure
I learned a new trick!
What?
You know the boost pads in Halo 4? You can launch sticky decks with those.
You didn't know that?
I don't use sticky decks very often. And this game's only how old now?
Team dropped the ball.
Several years.
And I'm just not learning this? I'm a dumbass!
Yes, you are.
Hey, I got the kill! Hell yeah!
So yeah, the Panavia Tornado is still in service. I just needed to make sure whether or not...
Victory.
I just needed to make sure whether or not to make my German Tornado, whether to make him just a grumpy Gus or a grumpy Gus that's retired.
Oh god.
Nah, he's just a grumpy Gus. He literally looks down upon fighters like, you guys have it easy. Try doing most of your shit without guided weaponry.
That's like over everyone and the other Germans. We're excluded, right? 9.
We're excluded. We're excluded, right? Yeah. As he just looks at the two fucking... the 262 and the 109. What guided weapons do they have? They have literally none. They are 2 World War II fighter planes.
Oh god. So do you have any that have a guided weaponry?
I have several. I mean, keep in mind there's the F-117, F-14, F-15.
I'm stupid.
He doesn't just dislike your planes. He dislikes some of mine too. He'd dislike my F-35 the most. Because the way he looks at it is because he's too... The way that he looks at it is my F-35 would be like too privileged with having as many guided, sophisticated weapons as he does. Like, looks down specifically on my F-35 and takes every point that he can to fucking to jostle him and say it takes a real man to fire unguided weaponry.
Infinity Slayer.
Oh, no, why did I...
Team. Gain the lead.
Damn. Hello, wizard. How goes the game?
Good.
Good.
I just wish I had more people watching, but what am I gonna do?
Alright.
Random Spare 8 pilot. Random Spare Squadron pilot.
Run away! Oh no, what happened?
I just realized I just realized the little fear that my P-38 would actually have.
Oh god,
Because
what?
this was a legitimate problem that the P-38s had. Because of the way that their fuselage and body was shaped, their rear fins made it sometimes difficult to where, if they were caught in a steep dive, sometimes they could not pull out.
Oh! Pull out.
So he literally would have an irrational fear of going too fast in a dive, because that's usually what causes it, is them going anywhere between 400 to 500 miles an hour in a dive, and the P...
Ordnance ready.
It's just like, it's like, are you afraid of diving? No, I'm afraid of diving at a high speed.
He's like, are you afraid of diving? No! I'm afraid of diving and not being able to get back up!
And now I have an angel moth.
That's good.
I'm afraid of diving and be able to recover from it.
Would you like to know the size of it?
Holy fuck, that could have blown me up. Luckily it didn't.
Damn.
Retribution.
Hey, I got
Gain the lead.
Roughly 3/4 of the height of a human, or 3/4 the body size of a human. I should say.
Honestly, I really am just curious to see what happened if I just joined the COG Discord server. Like, sup, bitches? Guess who's back? See how quickly I get kicked out. Just put it like, no, I just go. No, they knew me way before I ever even had Deegan in my head.
You know what I mean.
It's like, who are you? I just changed my nickname. It's COG Undead Brony, blacklisted, banned. It's like, oh, okay. I almost took my teammates' freaking package.
So,
You almost took their package. Mwahaha.
They're fucking, when you get a kill streak in this game and you can fucking get like a requisition drop, like you have the option to get like a needler, energy sword, overshield, stuff like that. I almost took
You almost took the fucking requisition packages?
Yes!
I almost forgot those were a thing in Halo 4.
I almost took his damage boost.
oh
That would have been so bad.
no. Just looks at you, pop!
And he was right there too. The fuck? I'm getting good at this game again. Oh god, they're all right there. I'm just go for one. Damn, I need to get a single kill. God, horse shit. Not horse shit, horse shit.
So, some people will be able to play,
Damn.
Cyberpunk 77 earlier than... For example, I'll get to play it on the 9th.
Overshield.
Thank you. So I just realized exactly how I should make my F-15's personality.
Oh.
He'd be a bit like Captain America.
Oh god.
He's a little more on the heroic side, simply because the F-15 is America's tried and true air superiority fighter before the F-22 Raptor.
I have a question.
But
What aircraft, it doesn't matter what nation or what era, what would be the douchiest personality aircraft-wise? What aircraft would that belong to, you think?
probably the one that I made, which is the F-35. Like I said, it's the most expensive aircraft created to date.
So it would be the biggest asshole.
It has the most sophisticated fucking fly-by-wire systems, combat systems. Is the most expensive aircraft that has been made to date.
So it would definitely be like the biggest asshole. The one that like piss into the coffee and shit like that.
That's why I made my F-35 a douche.
A douchebag.
Like, he is the douche until you learn he's just a huge nerd.
No redeemable qualities, just straight up douchebag.
Oh, I have no fucking clue.
Aha! Killjoy your ass.
I'm honestly not quite sure. Ow. I'm trying to think of an aircraft that would be too big for its fucking britches.
Honestly, could you imagine a stealth craft doing that? Like, they're just so full of themselves they can't be seen.
Probably. Actually, I know exactly what aircraft I could say.
What?
It would be made even worse by the fact that it believes itself to be better than America's F-22 Raptor. I'm talking about the PAC-FA.
No idea which one that is.
The PAC-FA, or Su-57, is Russia's... it's Russia's next-gen fighter superiority
I think
aircraft.
I have an Su-57 too. Well,
I think you should make them a douche.
I really should.
Because not only would they have sophisticated technology like the F-35, but unlike the F-35, they could actually boast that they could beat an F-22.
Right.
Whereas the F-35 is, I think, roughly equal with an F-22, maybe a little lower. Like, if I'm not mistaken, the F-22 is in some regards, at least in dogfighting, like in a one-on-one, I think an F-22 would still beat an F-35, but allegedly the PAC-FA, or Su-57, could allegedly defeat a F-22 in one-on-one combat.
Nice.
So, I would say make your Su-57 just a douche.
Right.
Just a huge, irredeemable douche.
Lord.
The F-35 that I have, he's at least redeeming because he's a fucking nerd.
And they do get to
just
know
has
him. Unlike
He's a
this
nerd, has
asswagon.
He's a nerd. Because the F-35's a nerd, and he's just a fucking insecure little...
Right.
He's just insecure, is why he's an asshole.
Unlike the fucking asswagon that is the Su-57.
Pretty much.
They're just
Whereas
sitting there.
the thing that sucks for the F-35 is, in a fucking DBZ power level fight, the Su-57 would have him beat.
It's in the way.
So the F-35 would be like, I'm gonna make a point that I can beat your Russian ass, and I'm gonna prove that I can beat you and your fucking Russian ass, Su-57. That'll prove that I'm better than the F-22. Then he gets his ass kicked, and then just the Su-57. You were saying, kid?
It's like, so, what was that? No more bragging? No more running in your mouth?
Saying child.
It's like, no, question. Would the Su-57 be taller than the other, or would they be about the same height?
Yeah,
Taller?
Su-57 is a larger aircraft.
No, he just squats. He just squats down
He
next
is
to
in
him,
fact a larger
puts his
aircraft.
hand where their beat ear, and be like, "Huh? What was that? No more shit talking? Huh? Oh, are you gonna cry? Oh, do you miss your mommy? Just send your shit on this poor kid. Like, go cry to mommy, you little fuck. I'm done with you." It's like, Jesus.
You little fuck up. You little fuck up.
It's like Jesus. Oh, yeah, by the way, Scott, that picture I sent you, I said that's the beginning of my direct message history with you.
Give your what?
I said I'm using Steam overlay. I'm using Discord overlay for Halo, and it's showing like the B-47 picture I sent you.
Mm.
This is the beginning of the direct message history with Sky Shredder. I'm like, no, it is not.
Oh. No, it is not.
I was like, excuse you, no, this is not. I've talked to this man a lot more than this on the Discord. On the actual website, on the actual Discord app, it's fine, but with the overlay, it's like, yeah, this is the first time I've talked. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Kill the
You're
enemy
fucked.
team to
God damn it.
What happened?
I don't know why I just thought about it, but like, your Su-57, like, they're a little bit beat up from the fact that the F-35 still managed to get in some good hits, whereas the P-38 just looks over and goes, oh, nobody kicks my son's ass other than me. Then he just kicked the shit out of the Su-57. It's like, how the hell is a World War II veteran doing this well? It's called experience, son.
It's called experience, kid! Go pair!
Just finishes off the Su-57, and then he just kind of looks at the Su-57 on the ground. To be entirely honest, if my son hadn't given you some good licks, I probably wouldn't have been able to beat you.
Yeah. Hey, Sky
Just like openly admits, like, yeah, it wasn't just experience. I just capitalized on the fact that you were already weak from your last fight.
Hey, Sky. I'm on this match on my own.
Do what?
I'm by my lonesome.
Oh, what?
My entire team left me.
Well then.
Settings, gameplay.
Make sure to check in with the ATC about that.
What?
I already know exactly how my F-117 is. He's literally just a quiet-ass assassin.
Huh.
Not a ninja, because then... Not a ninja, necessarily, because that implies that he's fast and agile. The
Yeah.
F-117 is not fast and agile. No, he's just an assassin. He's just extraordinarily quiet and doesn't talk most of the time. And now that he's flying top secret sorties that literally no one is supposed to know the details of, now he's even more quiet. Basically, at this point, you'd be lucky to hear F-117 say anything. Half the time, he would just be staring at you until you're uncomfortable enough that you just walk away. He just stares at you, and he makes it extraordinarily awkward, so that way you have no choice but to go, okay then, and walk away. Meanwhile, he's just all like, I wish I could actually talk to somebody.
Damn! Hey, I finally killed him. Man, it's a 2v1. Everyone else fucking left. What the fuck? This is bullshit.
Or since, like, the F-117 was used in very specific roles, the only time that you might get to talk to him about something is if you're talking about his favorite subject matter, which is fucking buildings demolition.
Okay, now here's a fun little question. Which aircraft do you think would have the most likely to be like the fucking I likes to party, drunk, I like women aircraft?
Party drunk, I like women.
Hey, you know the kind of party like the military I'm talking about. Like old World War II, like they sing out to bars, hit on, pick up chicks, all that kind of shit.
Are you saying that they can pick them up with ease, or they're kind of creepy?
Pick them up with ease, not the creepy guy. Like they like women.
They're not the creepy drunk. They're the drunk that women intentionally fawn over.
Yeah, they're these suave military. I can pick up chicks easily.
I'm honestly trying to think Oh, what am I saying? The F-16. Everyone loves the fucking F-16.
Ah, shit. I'm
The
trash.
F-16 was such a well-built aircraft that, for the most part, there's a reason why, whenever they tried to retire the F-16, they couldn't retire the F-16.
Right.
Like, everyone just loves the F-16, so I'd honestly say an F-16, like, sure, they're relatively common, like, if you were to put them in terms of, like, anime, the F-16 is kind of a jobber, because there's a lot of them that have been built, and they've been built for a lot of different roles, so they're extraordinarily versatile,
Right.
but, yeah, they'd probably be the one. Because the F-16 is just a tried and true fucking, if you want just alcoholic, not really
Just
like,
alcoholic.
not really one who, if you just
Okay,
want an
listen,
alcoholic,
listen.
I don't know why, but I imagine the MiG-29, the fucking Fulcrum, to be just a Boris.
Listen, I'm not talking about Bill from King of the Hill, okay? I'm not talking about him.
I'm not talking like ugly. I'm just talking like they're an alcoholic. They're not really hated by anyone, but they're just kind of known for what they do.
No,
and the one that I can
listen.
think of offhand is the fucking MiG-29 Fulcrum. If you remember
Okay,
that aircraft.
you know who Bill is from King of the Hill, right? He's the fat,
I know.
he's the fat retired,
Yeah,
likes to
he's
drink.
the fat retired vet.
You want
No, I
to know what
don't-
I've gotta say?
What?
Propane and propane accessories.
Okay,
Oh, God.
Skashers, I have the dumbest question. Out of all of our arrows, who would be the fucking Bill, Hank, Dale, and fucking Boom out of our group?
Oh god.
Hey!
I don't really fucking know, because the only ones that immediately come to fucking memory that would be, like, old enough to really fit that kind of category would be, like, our older aircraft models.
They're just standing there like they purposely had a picket fence made at a certain part of the base. They could just stand there,
So that way they can just kind
Propane
of...
and propane.
just kind of
accessories.
stand there and drink beer. Like they
Yeah,
made.
I'm not really sure about that one. I might have to say my F-86. Because my F-86 is like... He sees himself as still being relatively young, even though the F-86 was like Korean War era jet.
Right. That okay? If that's the case, that would be fucking. If it's from the Korean War, that would be fucking Cotton. Okay,
That would be what?
Cotton, Hank's dad, the short fucking guy that all that.
No, but I'm saying like who?
Oh.
Which one of your arrows is Cotton?
No. You see, you mentioned the Korean War. Which one was?
Yeah.
I think Cotton was in Korea. So. Ah! You
Cotton.
stabbed me. You got a fat neck, boy. That guy.
Oh,
That's all I had to say to who the fuck I was talking about.
god damn it!
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, no, fucking
Ah!
my F-86.
How'd you
my
live that
F-86
far?
My F-86 is a Korean War vet, so he's like, yeah, I've seen enough MiGs. The only MiGs that he's really terrified, though, are the 21s, because by the time that the MiG-21s came out, the fucking F-86 was, like, easily outclassed by the fucking MiG-21s.
Right.
So anytime he's like, for the most part, he usually just kind of flies straight, and he's like, he sees himself as young and spry, even though he was like technically one of the first successful generations of jet fighters.
Right.
But he sees himself as young and spry. Anytime he sees the MiG-21s, though, he just goes, just immediate flashback.
Okay, I'll just get free kills off of you.
The MiG-21s are never really sure why, because it's not like your MiG-21s met him directly before ever. In
Right.
fucking, like, in wartime, so anytime that he sees them, they're all just like, oh, hi there, comrade, and then he just kind of clams
Oh
up.
shit! He just kind of slowly like slithers away. Just kind of like awkwardly just
Meanwhile,
does like an awkward
both of them are,
U-turn.
both of them are completely unaware.
Ow! You sniping bitch. Good job.
I just realized my F4 would probably get more interaction with your MiG-21s than any of my other arrows, simply because the fucking F4s were what MiG-21s went up against regularly. So my
Right.
Phantom would probably just be all like, "Oh hey, two more Russian jockeys. Let's see how good they are." He himself would also be old enough to be retired. Actually, the F4 Phantom is
Yeah.
retired.
This is so dumb and I fucking love it. Oh, shotgun. Damn. Dude, this is... I need so much fucking art of this shit because it's fucking hilarious. I'm doing terrible! But it's a 1v2 and these guys are much better than me. Oh, they have a sword. Nope. Nobody nope fuck that. Nobody nope fuck that shit. Fuck! No! Stay! No! Keep your sniping ass away from me, you bitch! No!
Fucking,
Fuck you! Fuck you! And fuck your
fucking-
family!
Both of my helicopters are both
Ah!
referred to as rotor heads typically,
Scotch
because that was like an old.
Damn it!
That was like what?
I got so scared because you brought the sword out. I jumped backwards and off the fucking map!
Well then,
I'm a genius!
fucking both of my helicopters get referred to by by the characters that I
bitch.
have that have served with helicopters.
Mm-hmm.
They typically refer to my two girls as rotor heads. My fucking Cobra takes it as a compliment, but my Hind is like, "The fuck did you just call me?"
Right.
Like the way that my fucking Cobra thinks about it, she's like, "I think it's endearing."
think
Whereas
it's
my
endearing.
Hind is like, "Excuse me, you fucking, excuse me, flyboy. What the fuck did you just say?"
10
I
seconds.
think it's endearing.
Excuse me, little bitch.
Dick. They killed
Did you
me
just call
31
me a
times.
rotor head?
Jeez. No, oh god, I can see our fucking like helicopters hanging out. Hey, Rotorhead, every
Like
head
out of all of our
slowly.
characters, all of our characters in some way have beef with each other,
Right.
but our helicopters are the ones that all get along perfectly well.
So you just hear, hey, Rotorhead, every head just slowly turns like to the doorway. I see we have some guests.
Who's the one that just called? Who's the one that just invoked their wrath?
I'm not really sure, but it's just like, bad time?
Bad time? It's like, is it that time of the month? Makes them even angrier.
Oh god! I can say the one male. I don't have a period! You dumbass!
Oh, I thought all helicopters were
That's just
like, oh, I thought all helicopters were
more
girl.
fuel to the fucking fire. Just
Oh
like,
no. Oh no.
I just thought of like a really
Oh,
dumb scenario. It's like,
God.
I don't have a period. Oh, I thought all helicopters were girls. Meanwhile, all the female helicopters. That's pretty misogynistic.
Just like, what'd you say? Wait, did I get rich? Oh,
Excuse
shit.
me, I don't like your It's like, excuse me, Buster. I don't like your implications that you're saying here.
Hey, Ace, how's it going, buddy? Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? I got raided. Yay. Ignore us. We're being fucking morons in here. Oh, shit. I can end this recording. Fuck. Oops. I'll just quickly...
You just end the recording.